In this video, I'm showing you the best deck in Clash Royale that has the Elixir Collector and the Mirror, and it's so good for the new meta, so let's get right into the battles. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mars back with another Clash Royale video, and as I said, I'm showing you the best Elixir Collector deck in Clash Royale right now. You're really going to want to see what this deck is because, as you can see, this deck helped guide me into the top 1,000 places in the United States this week. I was able to do this 3 separate times, and right now I'm chilling at number 967 right there. So here's the deck for today's video, guys. It's absolutely hilarious to play this deck on ladder. So we're hopping in starting right now to 2 different replays that I got of this deck on ladder, and take a look at Trainer Hector's deck over there. He's using Hog Cycle. Hog Cycle is pretty tough for this deck. As you can see, I didn't even notice his Hog Rider right away, so I was really late with those zappies. And this first Hog Rider for him is able to get 3 hits. That's already a third of my tower gone, and this matchup is already looking pretty bad for us. But I go with some recruits here in the back and just start to take things a little bit slowly and try to think about how I'm going to break through his cycle deck with the cannon and the fire spirit and the log there. So I decide to I think I go with some mirrored recruits here at the bridge. And yeah, guys, mirrored recruits are so powerful. Those level 16 recruits really pack a punch. As you can see, he has to spend all of his elixir there to counter that, and we're able to get in on that cannon, take that out, and we're able to get towards that right tower and get 1, 2, make it 3 hits right there with that recruit and get a bunch of damage right there. Now he's coming in with Muskie, so I think I decide to just go with Log and Fireball here and hit the Muskie and the Hog right there, and then this Hog Rider does get 1 hit though. So there's half my tower, and then I can't play 4 elixir to stop 1 fire spirit, so then he gets that 300 damage right there. So yeah, guys, we're basically at this point right here getting closer towards double elixir, and I don't go for the pump because I thought he had fireball at this point, like most 2.6 players have, but he has the earthquake because so many people are using the elixir collector, and here I go flying machine and he doesn't fireball it. So at this point I probably should have known that he didn't have a fireball, but I do decide to protect this flying machine with the recruits. And at this point, I was still expecting him to fireball, but then when he didn't, I probably should have realized it at this point, but I don't even think I realized it already. So we're coming in here with the flying machine. It is going to lock onto that Muskie right there so we don't break through right there. And then he's looking to come in for another Hog here as double elixir starts. But again, the level 16 recruits are really strong. With a log there, they allow no damage from that Hog. And then now that we're in double elixir, guys, this deck can really shine. I think, do I go in for my first elixir collector of the game? No, I don't. I decided to cycle some zappies right there, and then I think I fireball this Muskie. Yep, there's the fireball on the Muskie. And then I could only defend this Hog by going with an elixir collector right there, and then I finally realized that he has earthquake. And guys, this push takes me all the way down to 1181 after that 1 Hog hit, and he almost got a second one right there. Flying machine coming in. I wasn't going to be able to protect that, I don't think, with recruits, so I go with zappies there, and then I mirror the zappies, guys. Kind of a desperation play right here. As you can see, though, 5 zappies keep that Hog from getting any damage, and this game is starting to really come down to the wire. I go with some recruits here, though, and we're about to hop into OT, guys. Let's see how I can finally eventually come back here in this game. Log there for him works pretty well, and I go with a flying machine in the back. Then Log is one of your best defenses against the Hog in this deck, honestly. Zappies come down, and guys, we have a big counter push here though, and he doesn't have fireball, so I finally go in with pigs with the flying machine and the zappies. And then after he logs and goes cannon, I go with the mirrored pigs, level 16 royal hogs, crashing in towards that tower. Another flying machine at the bridge, and finally we're starting to get a lot of damage. Flying machine number 1 locks on, and that's all I needed to get him within fireball range right there. A massive comeback against Hog Cycle. And of course, we got to give him a little bit of BM at the end. So that first game was absolutely insane. I can't believe I came back and won that. But now we're hopping into this game, and this was actually the most recent game that got me into the top 1,000 in the United States. It's a pretty slow start to this one, but as you can see, he eventually went Ice Wizard right there. So I just answered with some zappies, and at this point, I was afraid it was going to be Splash Yard. But as you can see, check out Luffy Gear's deck right there. He has Graveyard Freeze, but if he had Graveyard Poison, that would be a terrible matchup for this deck because Graveyard Poison wipes out the recruits. You don't really have a good counter to the graveyard besides log, honestly. And here I go with a mirrored flying machine. The level 16 flying machine is coming in right there. And as soon as he goes in for that E-Wiz right there at the bridge, I decide to protect the level 16 flying machine with the recruits. And as soon as I realized he didn't have poison or fireball, I realized that my flying machine was going to be a really strong card for me in this matchup. Because even though he has Ice Wiz, Inferno Dragon, and E-Wiz, he has some counters to the flying machine, but you guys will see the flying machine got me so much value over the course of this battle. And right here, I just realized that he didn't have Tornado or Bowler in cycle, so I went in with Royal Hogs and fireballed the Ice Wizard, and he had to drop a freeze there, but then check out how much damage we're getting. He has to go in for a Desperation E-Wiz to make sure that I don't, like, take over half of his tower. And at this point, I was like, please don't screw this up, because I knew that this game could get me into the top 1,000 in the US. And as you can see, we're about to hit double elixir here, so it kind of gets more comfortable for both of us in double elixir. But I test him right here by going in for the elixir collector. Really good timing, because I knew I was up at least one elixir, and I realized that he had freeze, so he probably didn't have a big spell for it. So I go flying machine in the back here, and then usually a good play in this kind of situation is just to go with another flying machine, because they, again, don't have fireball. But then this is his one graveyard of the game. We go with recruits to block at the bridge, and then a delayed log on defense was pretty good right there. But a freeze comes down from him, and I should have expected that. I have to go with some quick zappies there in the bottom left corner. But check it out, guys. That freeze left 3 flying machines alive for me, so I go in with pigs there. 2 flying machines plus the pigs, and he doesn't have freeze anymore, so that E-Wiz is going to go quickly bye-bye, and then we still have a lot of stuff coming in over there. I decided to go with recruits in the back, just in case he went with a quick graveyard. And at this point, I realized that I could probably mirror my recruits, and as soon as he played that bowler in the back, I was like, we're going all in with recruits at the bridge, because I knew it was going to be tough for him to defend this. There's 6 recruits on each lane, and some of them are level 16. We fireball there on that Ice Wiz, and take a look at the left lane, guys. That bowler is getting absolutely swarmed. Even though the bowler is a good counter to the recruits, then I just go in for a log to help finish off the tower, and that easy dub got me into the top 1,000 in the United States. So there we go, guys. Just a quick video today to showcase this deck right here with the mirror and the pump. It's a slight variation of my main ladder deck, which you can see right there, which has the bar barrel, arrows, and goblin cage. But then I took it and just put in the log for the bar barrel, put in the elixir pump for the goblin cage, and then put in the mirror for the arrows, and boom, you got yourself a top 1,000 ladder deck right there. But anyways, guys, if you made it this far in the video, make sure to click a like and subscribe right now. Doing those little things takes like 1 or 2 seconds, but benefits my channel tremendously, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching today's best elixir collector deck video in Clash Royale. I hope this deck helps you out on ladder or classic challenges, wherever you want to try it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple days with another Clash Royale video, and tomorrow with another Clash Royale live stream.